Hello teacups, what's brewing? So we are currently sitting in the airport. I've just made it through security and I sat down at Costa, had a coffee, had like a slice, and now I'm just sitting here putting on the Wi-Fi. I remembered at the last second that I hadn't submitted a travel plan to my bank and I was like, shit. So I just had to go in and register it. It takes 24 hours to register, but hopefully it goes through a little bit faster because I don't want them to block my card when I get to the hotel, because you have to just let them know when you're traveling so they know that when there's a purchase done from an unusual place, it's you. So fingers crossed with that. If not, I'll end up giving them a call. It's not the end of the world. I am currently just waiting on finding out the gate for my flight. I got here very early because I expected it to take a lot longer to get through. It did take a little while checking in with Emirates, but it's more just they had to check the paperwork. I had my COVID test result, I had all my visa stuff to get through to Saudi, so they just had to check like my paperwork to say I was traveling for work and not for pleasure and stuff like that. So I'd left a lot of time just for the check-in process, but then because the airport is quite quiet, it means that I didn't spend a lot of time going through security because there weren't queues really. There's a couple of people, but not very much. So the airport itself is quite quiet. All the other processes are faster, but check-in itself took a tiny bit longer. I've got a lot of time. It's currently 12:15. I don't fly until about 2:30, something like that. Obviously the gate will open, but I'm not going to find out for another hour which one my gate is. I was going to take you on a little bit of a tour, but most of the stores are actually closed at the moment. They've got duty free open, they've got like travel accessories, and I think there's a WH Smith. I might go see if there's any interesting books. I so rarely buy physical books, but sometimes you just fancy something to read, you know? So I'm just waiting that out. There isn't a lot going on, so I won't give you a tour here, but I imagine Dubai will have more happening. They're a 24-hour airport, and they tend to be pretty serious about getting you to shop. I did end up booking the hotel for Dubai just because it was so long. I was like, I don't want to wander the hotel for like 14 hours, 15 hours, whatever it ended up being. So I arrive at 12:30. You book the hotel by the hour, and there's like hour blocks, so mine's like 7 to 12 hours. So I've got the hotel from 1 a.m. until 1 p.m. and my ongoing flight is a few hours after that. So that actually works out perfectly because it gives me time to go through security there, but it gives me a room for the rest of the time. If I can sleep, if I can have a shower, that's great. Charge all my stuff up in the room. Or if I really can't, I've got a base where I can leave everything and I can just go in and out, and it works out perfectly. I was really irritated with just the shit job Emirates did with my flights, to be honest. I told you I'd been changed like 4 times. They were very unhelpful in a lot of regards, but I'm glad I have the hotel however it came about, because I think it's just gonna, by the time I get there, because it's about a 7-hour flight, but by the time I get there I'm just gonna be tired, and it's not worth the money to be spending the time just trying to find a comfortable spot, you know. So it's probably going to work out for the best, but I had to grit my teeth a bit as I was booking it. So this is me for now, and if anything interesting happens I'll check in, but otherwise I'll try and see you in Dubai. Hey everyone. Okay, we have made it to Dubai. We landed slightly early, but it was a long old walk from the gate to the hotel. Fortunately, they do send somebody to collect you when you book into the terminal hotel. So just in my room right now, I've taken some shots of the room, so I'll insert them somewhere, or maybe after I finish talking. I'm trying not to show you the TV because it had all my details on it. You know, you come in and it says, "Hello, Miss La La," and then all the flight details for your ongoing flight. So I was like, maybe don't share that with the world. But we're here. The flight was actually very good. The flight, as you might imagine, was quite quiet. There was a lot of free spaces. And I actually ended up just moving over and having one of those 4-seat sections to myself, which worked out really well. I do like an aisle seat generally, so I booked into one of the side ones, but it meant I didn't have to share, which was very nice. I was a bit worried about the flight just because I had so many problems on the ground booking it with their reservations and things and getting to it, but the in-flight experience was actually lovely. And it's nearly 1 a.m. It's about 1:45 at the moment. And I'm probably gonna go, there's a pharmacy just downstairs. I'm probably gonna go out, grab maybe just a miniature moisturizer or something. I need a makeup wipe because I've just realized I packed deodorant wipes and I didn't pack makeup ones. So I need something to take my makeup off. I didn't want to bring my full-size huge things. I had too much stuff already, so I'm just gonna go get some miniatures. There's a Boots further down the way, but there's also a little pharmacy. I'll see if they've got anything. I am here until about 1:30 p.m. Because I booked it for 12 hours, but they were like 1:30 is fine. I fly kind of mid to early afternoon, so it's going to give me about 2-3 hours after I check out, which works out absolutely perfectly. I was not happy about getting this hotel room because of the whole process with it, but now that I'm here and I saw people just kind of slumped in their seats, there's a lot to do in the Dubai airport. There's a lot of shopping, but in terms of actual seating, they kind of have areas where they're lining the moving walkways with lots of seats, and you know, they set it up nicely. There's charging points and things, but the seats were quite full. There isn't much seating considering the size of the airport, and people look tired. There's a lot of long connections in Dubai, so I'm just so glad I've got this one. I'm gonna go get my moisturizer. I might get a snack. They did feed us on the plane. The food on the plane was way better than I expected. I usually do not eat on planes at all, and it was actually reasonably tasty for plane food. So I ate my dinner, and I might just get a snack, have a shower, and then get some sleep. So I'll show you around Dubai Airport tomorrow if I end up wandering, and I'll see you soon. I just went into the bathroom to put my toiletries out, and I noticed as I walked in, I'm gonna have to show you. So their bathroom, all very lovely, all good. Has a bathroom scale. I don't usually see that in hotel rooms, and frankly, I don't think I need to know. I have also just noticed in their complimentary stack of things, they have lotion, which is probably hand lotion, but I'm so tempted to just stick this on my face and call it a day. Good morning, teacups. I have left the hotel. Man, I slept well. This was a good idea. Man, I slept well. It's 1:45. I'm sitting in another Costa coast to coast, just doing some things on my computer. Before I left, I didn't stop the reoccurring payment for my phone at home because I wanted to use my phone in the airport, and I didn't want to cancel it just yet, so I've just gone online and done that. I need to switch this phone over to my SIM for the kingdom, for Saudi. I don't know what I was about to say then. And I'm going to switch that over now and then go into my bank account and set it as my primary number again so that I can have no problems in terms of communicating with them. And then I may just have a little look around the airport. I've got to just rearrange my case slightly because I was in a bit of a rush leaving. Time got away from me a little bit. I am going to finish this up and I will see you all later. Okay, I'm finished up. I couldn't do one of the things I need to do. I have to do it when I get home because the internet connection isn't secure here, so I can't do my banking. It won't let me log in because people might steal my banking stuff, which is fair. I'm currently wandering up one of the arms of one of the concourses, but I don't actually have a lot of time left. I'm at about 45 minutes until I need to be at gate, and because all the concourses are very long and they take a while to get between, I can't go too far. So I just wandered down thinking, oh, I'll get you some nice footage, and I'm like, it's a little bit difficult because there's just too much space between things. There's shopping all the way along all of the concourse arms, of course, because the more money you spend, the better. I usually do a fair bit of damage at cosmetics counters when I'm waiting in airports, but I'm really trying to restrain myself today. I've already got too much stuff. My hand luggage is technically a few kilos heavier than it should be. The guy, when he checked me in my home airport, said like, oh, he made a bit of a noise, but we just had a conversation about sort of how difficult it had been to get stuff ready, and he'd had some trouble printing my boarding pass, so he was inclined to be kind to me. But he was like, do you have a laptop in there? And I was like, yeah, because I have a little bag here. And he was like, when you go through security, maybe just take the laptop bag out as your personal item so I could switch in, because this one's lighter. I was like, done. So it means my hand luggage is quite heavy anyway. Not that makeup is going to add that much more to it, but yeah, I just gotta be careful with the stuff I'm holding. And but it's okay, I'm sure I can do damage with cosmetics another day. So it always surprises me when I'm in an airport. Like, there are certain things I expect to see in an airport. I expect to see lots of restaurants, I expect to see coffee shops, I expect to see cosmetics, duty-free, electronics sometimes because of the tax-free stuff. But things like Bath and Body Works, like, who desperately needs a candle right now? How are you traveling with all those liquids? Like, these are heavy, bulky things that usually can't go over borders easily. Who's shopping at Bath and Body Works during their stopover in Dubai? Tell me, I'd love to know. I even understand Victoria's Secrets. If you're stuck in a layover, you need some supplies, you weren't expecting to be overnight, whatever, I can see the point of that. And they're easy to put into a suitcase. But Bath and Body Works, man, I don't understand. I have just found a little deposit of chairs though. This is quite exciting. They're doing maintenance right here, so it looks like not many people get up this far, because that's Concourse C, because I've come a lot across this whole arm, so there aren't many people sort of hanging here. Well, I was going to go to one of the express spa places, get maybe my nails done. I thought that would be something nice, little treat, but unfortunately it looks a little bit busy in there, and with me not having much time, I'm not sure if they get it finished in time, and I don't really want to commit to it if I'm going to be worried about the timing, because it's not really relaxing to be like, all right, come on, hurry up. It's not really part of the experience, so I think I'm going to skip out on it today. Okay, made it onto the flight. I was a little bit concerned. I opened up the storage above my seat and it had the baby bassinet storage in it, and I didn't think my case was going to fit. So, oh no, but we just about squeezed it in. I'm ready to go. Flight's going to be a few hours, and then I should finally be back in Saudi. So I'll try and give you a little goodbye at the end, but if I don't, I'll see you soon. Hi everybody, one final clip. I thought I was finished, but I've made it back to my airport. Unfortunately, having made it from England to here with no delays, my driver has actually gone to the wrong place. He's at the wrong airport, and now I have to wait for him to get here. So as soon as he gets here, I can get the taxi and I can make it home. I don't live too far away, so it's not going to be too long a journey, but almost there. See everybody soon.